Hey guys, hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. I was just coming on. I had a comment, somebody asking me about, I guess they're switching to a no carb or low carb diet and what's the issues with not having energy. I wanted to speak on that. Hopefully this will help out. Let me know if this helps some of you out, or little tips that maybe you can do if you are switching to a low carb, or if you're going to try to go on a keto style diet. Just some tips. Listen to this first, and then hopefully this helps you out. Let me know in the comments if it does, or if you have any other tips that might help somebody else out as well. So whenever you're switching, let's say you're going to go keto, what you're doing is you are giving up carbs, and instead of getting your energy from your carbs, you're going to get your energy from your fats. Okay, so what you're doing is you're just switching energy sources. All right, so your body's going to go through a transformation because it's going to wonder, hey, where are these carbs at? I'm looking for my energy. What's going on here? And eventually it's going to switch to getting it from fats. Now, what I have seen people do in the past is the reason why they're going on a keto diet, because they heard you can lose weight, but they are afraid of fats because they think that fats are what's making them fat, right? Talking about healthy fats. And so what they do is they go on this low carb or no carb diet, and they cut their fats down. And the problem with that is your body has nowhere to get energy from. So then you're going to feel like total trash. You're going to be so weak. You're going to have brain fog. You're going to have headaches. If you're looking for energy, your body has nowhere to get it from. So where is it supposed to get it from? So what I would highly recommend is to make sure, if you're going to switch to a keto diet, don't be afraid to have fats. All right, so you need to have some fats, but the problem is you don't want to switch to a point where you're just like, oh, I can have all the fats I want now. Let me just go ahead and just eat all the fats, and then you'll kind of shoot yourself in the foot doing that as well. So definitely don't go that route. You have to do everything in moderation and listen to your body and see how it works. Now, another thing is you can't switch to a keto diet and think that you're going to get results in 2 days. All right. It takes your body a little while to make the switch, to shift from getting energy from your carbs to getting energy from the fats, because it's going to take you a little while to eat enough proper fats to give yourself energy. So hopefully this is making sense. I just don't want to see people, because I've seen people in the past who, I tried keto and it just didn't work for me. And I'm like, oh, how long did you do it for? Man, I did it for 4 days. And man, I was so tired and this and that. Yeah, it's just not for me. And if you're not prepared to go through it, to make those changes and to tweak it a little bit, then yeah, maybe it's not for you. Find something else, because you're just going to frustrate yourself, and then you're going to quit, and then you're just going to say it's just not for you, which you didn't give it long enough. They say it takes your body anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks to switch over. So give it a little bit of time, and your body's going through an adjustment. So a lot of people, when they get on diets, they go cold turkey. I'm going no carb. Oh, that's the reason why I'm out of shape, because these darn carbs. And then they just go cold turkey. And next thing you know, they don't like the lifestyle that they're leading, going cold turkey. They don't like the way they're feeling because they went cold turkey like that. And so they're looking for, they do it for a little bit, and everything's all fun at first. You're like, oh, I'm feeling good. I'm eating healthier. I can tell my friends I'm doing better and this and that. And then after a while, you're like, man, this kind of sucks. I miss my old food choices and stuff like that. So another thing, if you do switch to keto and you're getting headaches and all that, make sure you're getting enough electrolytes. Make sure you're getting enough salt. Okay, don't be afraid of salt. You need to, because whenever you knock the carbs out, you're flushing everything out of you. All the water, everything's coming out of you. So you need to replace it somehow with salt. All right, so don't be afraid to put a little pink salt in your water. Don't be afraid to get some LMNT. That's another packet that you can start putting in your water. Drink that. That tastes great. But don't be afraid to salt your food. Of course, not too much, but don't be afraid of salt. You need it, especially if you're going low carb to no carb. You're going to need more salt, and that's going to really help you get through what some people call the keto flu. Okay, so try some of these tips out. Those are just some of the ideas that I had for you if you are switching. Now, whenever I did it, I've done it in the past. I've done keto in the past, and it's worked great. And I knew that that was going to be an adjustment period. There was a few days where I was kind of tired, but I knew, you know what, let me make sure I have enough salt. Let me make sure I am prepared to make this change. I know why I'm tired. I know why my body feels I just don't have enough energy in the gym. You know, it got kind of like the brain fog a little bit, but I know that that goes away. That'll eventually go away, and it did. And once it does, you switch to getting your fats. Now, if you're eating your fats properly, make sure you're getting them from like oil, like olive oil, avocado oil. If you're eating avocados, full fat cheeses, yogurt, stuff like that, make sure you're getting healthy fats. I don't mean cheeseburgers, okay, from like Mickey D's or something like that. So make sure you're getting some healthy fats in there, and that'll really help give you energy. Plus, it keeps you full like crazy. And that's another thing about the Mickey D's. You can't go on keto and go hit up Mickey D's and then be like, okay, well, let me get a triple cheeseburger, but hold the bun because I'm going keto, you know, and then you think that, you know, it's all good. And I mean, that's fine every now and then, but you can't go too dirty on it, all right? Because then you're just going to kind of shoot yourself in the foot again, okay? So make sure you're still making the best decision possible, because you don't know where that meat's from. You don't know where that cheese is from, which is why I try to make so much of my food at home and show you ways to do that at home so that you know exactly what you are cooking, what you are putting in there, and you can track it. All right, so make sure you're tracking everything. Get your fats up. Don't be afraid of fat. It's all right. Just get the right kind of fats, okay? And get your salts up, and make sure you give it some time. Give it a couple weeks to make the switch. Once you do, I'm telling you, you will feel better. You will get your energy, and you will be fuller longer. Okay, that's what I've experienced as well. So these are just some of the tips that I have for you. Let me know in the comments if you have some other tips that I can use or that somebody else might be able to use. That'd be great. Thank you for all the support that I've been getting. And if you have any other ideas you want me to cover, any other topics you want me to cover, I can do my best to cover them. If I know about them, I'll speak on them. If I don't, I'm not going to speak on it. So I appreciate everything. And like I said, just let me know in the comments if you have any other suggestions. I'd really appreciate it. And hopefully everybody, whatever diet you're going to do, whatever lifestyle change you're making, hopefully you do the best at it, and hopefully it works. And if nothing else, you're going to learn from it. Okay. That's the main thing, that you will learn from it. And that's what we're all here to do. We're all here to learn. So yeah, you'll definitely learn from it. So just take whatever you learn and see how your body feels. And then after that, you know that, like, okay, well, I did this diet for a while. That was tough, but I learned this, and I learned how my body reacts, and I can take that and use that in the future, because it's not something that you're going to do for 2 weeks. You have to stay consistent with it, and it's just something that you're going to do for a lifetime. Okay, so let me know in the comments what you think. I appreciate everybody. Let me get on out of here, and I'll talk to you later.